I can keep this up all day. I don't have to turn away. Then again, I am responsible. For whether you turn away. You think that you're free, I get it. But what if I told you that you are not free? And that because you believe that you are, and you're wrong, that I'm responsible for you in a way that you cannot understand. And you're gonna go out into the front yard and poop on the tree if I don't put you on a leash. That's up to you, up to a point. But I need to take responsibility for the poop. Because you don't, you're a dog. Dogs don't take responsibility for the poop. Now this applies to human beings as well, but not with respect to poop. Now I don't expect you to understand what I'm saying now. You're a dog. But I do expect you to read my body language. That's what dogs do. You can see that I'm stern right now, talking to you. You're reading my face. That's what dogs do. So you take responsibility for that. Decoding. Now, I don't talk to dogs all the time, or even much of the time. But when humans don't listen to me, I talk to dogs. I've got a lot to say to my fellow humans. They just give me the hand. Tell me to shut up. Go talk to my dog. That's what the people in the neighborhood tell me when I go up and approach them on the sidewalk. My dog on my leash, their dog on their leash, and you know how we have to do these things. We have to pull them apart. And while we're pulling them apart, taking responsibility for our dogs, I want to take responsibility for the human being in front of me and red pill them. Now, if you're not familiar with the term red pill, it essentially means waking up human beings to the evil on the planet. That's it. So that there is a dominant structure that's running the show. And it does all sorts of evil things. But in order to do these evil things, it has to keep human beings in the dark. Blinded, ignorant, stupid, brainwashed. So to counteract the brainwashing, the stupidity, the ignorance, and the imbecility, a red pill is necessary. And I try to red pill my neighbors when I'm walking my dogs, and they just tell me, back off. And I say to them, well, you took the blue pill, didn't you? What blue pill? There's no such thing as the blue pill. No, you took the blue pill. Every time you opened a newspaper or watched the evening news, you were taking the blue pill. I'm just offering you the red pill. I'm just trying to take responsibility for you because you're ignorant. I'm ignorant. I'm walking my dog. And I'm ignorant? Really? Says you. You know, you watch a lot of YouTube or whatever, and you're out here telling people that they're asleep? Come on. Who's the asleep one here? You know? How many people are you gonna accost on the sidewalk, man? Trying to wake them up. Walking your dog, we see you coming. We see you coming, and we know to go on the other side of the street. So don't try this. I volunteered to talk to you, Mr. Red Pill. Oh, you did you? Okay. You volunteered to talk to Mr. Red Pill, huh? Okay, Mr. Blue Pill, tell me. What you gonna say to me that I don't already know? Well, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Mr. Red Pill. You're really insecure. You're really insecure, you know that? You think there's some kind of boogeyman out there coming to get us all. Evil boogeyman. And so, you want to scare us all with the evil boogeyman like you're his ambassador, aren't you? You're his ambassador, I could tell that. That's okay. We're not paying attention to you anyways. You know, if I wasn't such a nice guy, Mr. Blue Pill, I'd punch you in the nose. Calling me insecure, telling me I'm trying to scare the neighborhood. I'd punch you, but I'm a nice guy. No. No. I am not insecure. I happen to have a very complete data set at my disposal. Oh, you do. Is that right? And that would be YouTube? BitChute? Rumble? I know where you're getting your info. You're getting your info from amateurs, Mr. Red Pill. You're not getting your info from experts. People who have vetted the information. People who've cross-referenced their data sets with other experts, scholars, researchers, scientists, pundits. No. The reason it has to be amateurs, because everybody that you just listed, Mr. Blue Pill, is part of the establishment that's carrying out the agenda. Okay? Your dog's taking a shit on the grass here, and I don't think this is your lawn, so you may want to clean that up. No, you're not gonna. You don't get to say that to me, and then go walk down the street as if we're done with the conversation, Mr. Red Pill. We're not done with the conversation. You just made some pretty big, bold claims now, didn't you? Didn't you? Well, I just happen to have insider intel, and I know that everything that you know is a psychological operation. Okay, all right. I'm back, I'm here. So you're telling me that I'm full of shit, that I'm drunk on YouTube and BitChute and Rumble and all these amateurs. Yet you do admit, Mr. Blue Pill, you do admit, don't you, that there are psychological operations? Yes, I do. I absolutely do. And you're the victim of one right now, Mr. Red Pill. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. Thank you for that concession. Oh, no, no. No, no. No, 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 no. This is not a concession of any kind whatsoever. I'm merely telling you that you have been brainwashed by a psychological operation, and I'm merely telling you, Mr. Blue Pill, that you need to tell me who's brainwashing me. Because those people who are brainwashing me, those are the people that we need to go for. Right? Because if they are brainwashing me, then they're up to no good. What gives them the right to brainwash other people? Why are they brainwashing other people? Have you thought about it? You thought about that? What gives them the right to feed me disinformation? You go ahead, take the stage, Mr. Blue Pill. Where is the ethical, moral high ground that entitles someone to deceive me, and for what reason? Well, that's just the way it is. So you're saying, let me just repeat that. That's just the way it is? Yeah. That's just the way it is. Okay, Blue Pill. People are in power, and they stay in power by deceiving other people with said psychological operations, which I apparently am suffering from. Is that right? Absolutely. So let me ask you something, Mr. Blue. Why are those people in power? Because that's just the way that nature works. There are people in power and there are people not in power. Oh, yeah? Is that something that's okay with you? It's not a matter of whether it's okay with me. That is just the way that it is. It's like, it's just nature, man. You know, you look out in nature and there are hierarchies. There are people, well, not people, there are animals on top and animals below. There's a food chain. So it's inevitable in human beings that we're the same. No. No, 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 no. Okay. Out there in nature, the old nature argument, these animals are unconscious and they're acting from instinct. In the human species, Homo sapiens sapiens, we're not unconscious like those animals are unconscious. We have self-reflexive abilities. And this self-reflexive ability says, I am a person who doesn't want to be controlled. I am a person who wants to be free. You're not going to find that with chimpanzees. Now, they may want to be free, but they don't have that self-reflexive thing going on with language. Or if they do, it's really primitive. I feel like you're getting a little bit lost in details. And that may be true, Mr. Blue. That may be true. I will grant you that. What I'm trying to say is that when human beings rise up and say, I do not want to be controlled, that's when it's game on. That's game on, buddy. Game on. Can you see what I'm saying? That's when the people in power who are using deception to control the others are no longer legit. They were never legit, but they're certainly not legit. When I stand up and I say, I don't want to be controlled by a psyop, and I'll tell you, Mr. Blue, I don't want to be controlled by a psyop. If this is a psyop, right? If it's a psyop, then it's a psyop. Either way, I could say that, we could argue that my understanding is wrong, but there's still a psyop, which created my misunderstanding, right? So I believe the psyop is one thing, you believe the psyop is another thing, but the truth is, there's still psyops. The psyop you're talking about is saying that this psyop, the psyop that you're talking about is saying that what I believe is a psyop, and it's not the truth. And then I just look back at you, Mr. Blue, and I say, well, I could be wrong, and my wrong view is itself a psyop, but that still proves the existence of psyops. Get it? Now, if we say that there's one psyop, Mr. Blue, and I'm enjoying this conversation very much, Mr. Blue. Oh, I'm sure you are, Mr. Red Pill. Because you think you're winning the conversation. You're not. You're not winning the conversation. I'm just letting you talk. Okay. All right, let me talk. So tell me, Mr. Blue. Yes, Mr. Red. Tell me, Mr. Blue. Do you think there's only one psyop in this universe? And I happen to be suffering from it? I don't know. What are the odds that there is only one psyop? I don't know the odds. Right. So if there's one psyop out here in culture, confusing the masses, what is that one psyop? Go ahead. I'm asking this not rhetorical question. So what's the question? I'm saying if there's only one psyop, Mr. Blue, what is it? I don't know what it is. It's just that you're suffering from it. You've got it. It's like a disease. Now, let me tell you something, Mr. Blue. The one psyop, if there was one psyop, it would be that everything's a psyop. Yeah, I'm not following that, Mr. Red. Well, if you could only have one psyop, what would be the motive for having just one psyop in culture to afflict the masses with deception so they just couldn't see straight? What would be the one thing that you would basically want everybody to believe, but it would still be a false belief? What would it be? I don't know. I'll tell you what it would be. If you could only have one psyop, Mr. Blue, it would be that everything's a psyop. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just out walking my dog. I don't need this today. No. See? You see why you want to leave and go walk your dog on the other side of the street and shit over there? I'm not going to be taking a shit. No, your dog's going to shit. You're shitting right here. Oh, is that nice? That's so nice. No, man, I'm running circles around you, Mr. Blue. And that's a fact. Ain't no shame. You've been brainwashed since you were born. But I'm running circles around. Okay, no. Stay with me, Mr. Blue. Stay with me. What's the one psyop? The psyop is that everything's a psyop. So you can't trust anything. You can't trust anything. So here I am walking my dog, Mr. Red Pill. And you come up to me and I come up to you and we start talking and then you say, oh no, Mr. Red, you're the one suffering from the psyop. You tell me I'm suffering from the psyop, but you're the one suffering from the psyop. And I'm like, well, Mr. Blue, how do you know that? And you're like, well, that's just what power people do. They create deception to control people. And then I'm asking you, well, how many are there? And you can't give me a straight answer. So I tell you, if there's only one psyop, I'll tell you exactly what that psyop is. That psyop is people can't believe anything because everything's a lie. Once you get that psyop going, you don't have to do any more work. Because your citizen populace doesn't believe in the truth anymore. They don't believe that they can get anything. And guess what that makes you, Mr. Blue Pill? It makes you Mr. Black Pill. Yeah. See how we're just kind of running through the pills here? Yeah, but I don't believe that, Mr. Red Pill. I don't believe that everything's a psyop. Okay. All right. You just believe that what I believe is a psyop. Nah, man, you just have a lot of crazy ideas. I don't know if they're true or false, but it does seem like you go around believing that everybody is deluded. Everybody's suffering some kind of misunderstanding about reality, and after a while, after you've accosted everybody in this neighborhood, nobody wants to walk their dogs anymore, because every person you come on to, you're kind of trying to convince them. You're trying to say, here, take this red pill, and you stuff it down their throat, man. It's rude. So I'm just finally, I'm talking to you. I volunteered. I talked to the housewives and the angry husbands, and I said, I'll talk to this dude. You know, so I cross the street and I come up and talk to you, and I'm just telling you, man, your notion that we are all some blue pill thing and you're the red pill, that's itself a psyop. You basically gotta red pill yourself. Do you see what you're doing now? Yeah, I do. I'm talking your language. Right, you're saying that I'm suffering from delusion because I believe I'm red pill and you're blue pill and I've got to red pill everybody, and now you're telling me to red pill myself. So you do believe. No, I believe that some people are pretty confused, man. And your idea that you're gonna just red pill everybody in this neighborhood while you're walking your dog, which, by the way, I see you talking to your dog. You're red pilling your own dog. Yeah, I am. You're red pilling your dog. Yeah, I am. That's fucking insane. How do you know? Your dog doesn't understand any of the shit that you're saying. How do you know, Mr. Blue? Because dogs don't understand English, Mr. Red. How do you know that? It's fucking obvious. Because you're blue pill. You don't know what kind of soul is in my dog. I talk to my dog like my dog has got a soul that is capable of understanding me even if he only speaks bark. Oh, fuck. Do you know something? I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. You are fucking lost, man. You are off the rails. You're red pilling your dog. You're so far gone that you think that you can actually wake up your dog. Oh yeah, I can absolutely wake up my dog. So when my dog dies and goes toward the light, I told my dog, don't you go toward that light. Turn around, that's a trap. They're just trying to trap your soul. You gotta keep going until you find source. Don't go toward the light. That's a trap. Oh, what? That's a trap. That's why it shows up in every Hollywood movie. You done lost your mind. No, I'm telling you. Anything like that shows up so much, you better start suspecting it. So I tell my dog, don't go toward the light. Go anywhere but toward the light. Because we want you reincarnated as a human being that can red pill other people. I'm done. No, don't be done. Don't be done. Because right now, you're either going to be blue pill or black pill. We need to get you into the red pill. You're not going to get me into the red pill if you tell me that you're telling your dog this kind of shit. That's shit, man. You lost your mind. And I'm going to report it. I'm going to report it. I'm going to tell. Who are you going to tell? I don't know. Maybe I'll call the police. You're going to call the police? Yeah. You are a threat to the neighborhood. How am I a threat to the neighborhood? Because you're fucking talking to your dog. You're red pilling your dog. People, adults who are going around acting like that aren't safe to be around. No, I'm going to tell you something, Mr. Blue. You're not safe to be around. I should have the ability and the right to talk to my dog any way that I want. If I want to shove a red pill up his ass and give him a fucking red pill suppository, that is well within my rights. If you stick a red pill up your dog's ass, I'm going to call animal protection. Oh, it's too late. I've stuck a red pill up every ass of every dog in this neighborhood. that's right. What are you? You're fucking mad, man. You're fucking mad. Oh, man. What you don't understand is I red pill my dog. My dog is red pill. So what do you think that my dog does now? What does your dog do, man? My dog is red pilling all the other dogs in this neighborhood. And now these dogs can red pill you because you are obviously not able to hear the truth. No, the only truth that I can hear is that you've lost your fucking mind. Red pilling a dog so the dog can red pill other dogs so the dogs can red pill the humans. No, I'm not losing my mind. You are clearly so brainwashed that you cannot see anything beyond what you're told in the media and education and entertainment. You're completely dead between the ears. And so I have to rely on red pilling my dog so my dog can red pill your dog so your dog can red pill you. How is my dog red pilling me? Oh, okay, I'll tell you. You thought that you volunteered to come across the street and talk to me and set me straight. No, that was your dog talking to you. Who was talking to my dog, and I was talking to my dog. You're gonna keep talking to me, whether you like it or not, because your dog is whispering sweet nothings in your ear at night and waking you up. Because you're so fucking brainwashed. You're such a mind zombie that you gotta have your dog do it for you. You should thank your dog, by the way. Are you a lunatic? No, seriously, do you belong in an insane asylum? Were you there at one point? You're like supposed to be taking meds right now? Because you done lost your mind. You done lost it. Oh yeah? Who's the one with the crazy look in his eyes? You're the one with the crazy look in your eyes. We both got crazy looks in our eyes, man. The reason I got a crazy look in my eyes is because I know what's up. And I'm talking to you. And you have no idea what's up. You want to come out here and blue pill me? I can't be blue pilled anymore. Once you take the red pill, you can't be blue pilled. It doesn't work backwards like that. And what's crazy is there's more pills. You don't stop with the red pill or that just becomes its own blue pill. Why is everything gotta be a pill with you? Why can't you just accept the way things are? You accept the way things are? Well, you're a fucking idiot. You have no idea what's coming. No, I trust what's coming. You trust what's coming based on what's already here and what's already gone before? The world doesn't have to be this way. Yeah, that's right. People like you don't have to be like this, stuffing fucking red pills up your dog's ass. I mean, where do you even get these ideas? You sit here watching YouTube all the time and you watch some amateur trying to get his subscriptions up? And he says, oh, you know what I came up with the other day? If you're having trouble with your neighbors, you can red pill your own dog and your dog will red pill the other dogs. And then that dog will tell the blue pilled owner. By barking sweet nothings in his ear in the middle of the night. All you have to do is stick a red pill up your dog's ass. And you're telling me that this world is crazy? You're crazy. You're loco, Mr. Red Pill. You're loco. No, I am not the loco one. I'm not the loco one. I at least question reality. You just sniffing dogs' asses out here, pretending like you know something. You don't know shit. And that's a fact.